last case opened in me a new fear, a real fear, a fear of myself, of what I am, and of what I've always been. All that I was is now lost. Hope, purpose, pleasure, all meaningless. I now walk in the shadows between worlds, and it is there I have finally glimpsed upon what lives in the dark corners of the earth.
I like the way you smile at me, baby. I like the way you smile at me, baby. So baby, I want
This had better be good. What's the beef?
Sorry, Jack. We had to call. This fellow will only talk to you. Name's Victor Holt.
Don't know any Victor.
He's the leader of this weird cult that moved in here a few months back. Got about 20 followers. They've been causing trouble all over town. Stealing, going through folks' trash. Hanging around outside people's homes at all hours. No one ever presses charges, though. They're a screwy bunch. They've got the locals scared. So tonight, we were just passing, doing the normal rounds, when we heard gunshots fired from their property.
Gunshots? Hang on there. No one said anything about gunshots. Who have we got out here?
Just me, Nichols, and a few new recruits.
Well, that's just great. Lead the way, Robert. I better check out this crazy gang of yours. Standard police vehicle. The boys need my help. I'm staying put. How you doing, kid?
Good, sir. Is it true what they say about you?
Depends on what they're saying.
That you've cracked cases where there was no evidence.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Right.
Always questions I'm in no mood for answering.
Jack, Officer Nichols will brief you at the top. Be careful.
What's taking him so long? Something must be wrong.
I think I saw him with Officer Armstrong.
Evening, Jack. Glad you could join the freak show.
How's it looking, Henry?
I don't like this one bit, Jack. Check the alley on the right. Victor Holt's over there in the shadows. He's waiting for you.
Can we trust him?
Nope, but we've got you covered. You better take it slowly, though. They're a bit twitchy.
Try to stay calm.
You better hurry, Jack.
Be careful, sir.
Looks like an eye, but the rest of the painting has no real shape. This blasphemous image makes me feel uneasy. A powerful painting of some cosmic horror. As I continue to translate the narcotic fragments, I become more and more eager to contact my Yithian masters. These beings truly are gods to us. Their intellect and knowledge surpasses ours in ways impossible to comprehend. I know now just how insignificant mankind is in the universe, a doomed and simple species thrown up as a side effect of an experiment by the elder things. It is a blessing that such flawed creatures as ourselves have such a short and limited future. The board has been used to illustrate a diagram. That's an unusual design. A depiction of some alien creature.
There's one over there, on the left.
It's too dark to be sure, but that rotting smell tells me these shelves are used for storing food.
Kill them all!
It's an old stove. Probably food, and the rats have been at it. An old grandfather clock. The wood in those shelves looks rotten. It figures they'd collapse. The wood in those shelves looks rotten. It figures they'd collapse. The shelves have collapsed and spilled books all over the floor. It won't budge. It won't open. It won't budge. You seem to recognize me. I don't get it. His body is covered in tattoos, and they were carved into his flesh with something sharp. The body's still warm, but he's definitely dead. He seemed to recognize me. I don't get it. What a nut house. The walls have been covered with glyphs. An old wardrobe. Empty ammo boxes and spent shells. Nothing useful. Don't shoot. Unarmed.
Ah, we've been expecting you, Mr. Walt.
Damn, he recognized me. And it sounded like he was going to get on the level with what's going on in this joint. A key. Could come in handy. He's dead. Looks like a bad case of lead poisoning. Damn, he recognized me. He's dead. Looks like a bad case of lead poisoning. It's too heavy to move. Poisoning by the looks of it. He's dead. They're all dead. I can't open it. It's hot and giving off a lot of smoke. A diary. This will make interesting reading. Nothing of interest. Suicide, or rather, mass suicide. These nuts had some serious issues. He's dead. They're all dead. I can't open it. Poison appears to have been on the menu. Suicide, or rather, mass suicide. These nuts had some serious issues. It won't open. It's unlocked. I don't understand. I'm in all of these photos. All of them. They're There must be some kind of mistake. Why would they want me here? It must be an old case. Something I've forgotten. Some screwball with a grudge, maybe. Think. I gotta think. Nope, nothing of interest. Another key. All these photos and clippings are of me. I just don't get it. The fire's still burning. Won't open. It won't budge. It's unlocked. For nutcases, they seem quite literate. These books are really old, and most of them are in strange languages I don't understand. I don't have time to read. I'm a detective, not a pen pusher. I don't have time to read. I'm a detective, not a pen pusher. I don't have time to read. I'm a detective, not a pen pusher. It appears to be a private study area. It appears to be a private study area. The drawer holds an ancient manuscript. I don't have time to read. I'm a detective. pusher. I don't have time to read. I'm a detective, not a pen pusher. There are definitely some strange sounds coming from this side of the room. Shit, that did not sound good. Well, that's just swell. He's dead. The beam must have fallen and crushed his skull. This tunnel feels like it's gonna collapse at any moment. Medical charts on the human anatomy. This sink would be used for scrubbing up. Dead bodies, and plenty of them. Something dreadful has been going on down here. From the markings, he must have been one of their own. I wonder if he volunteered. In all my time on the job, I've never seen anything like this before. It looks like the bodies have been mutilated. If my instincts are right, I'd say they've been experimenting on each other. The stench in here is sickening. Most of these corpses have been here a while. Seems like these cabinets are used for storing chemicals and medical equipment. Seems like these cabinets are used for storing chemicals and medical equipment. Seems like these cabinets are used for storing chemicals and medical equipment. Never seen equipment like this before. Looks like some sort of generator for the machinery in this room. I've never seen equipment like this before. Nothing of interest here. Looks like his kidneys. They're moving around in all that liquid. This pipe must drain the waste from his intestines. Looks like his brain. I wonder what those wires are for. Ah! It's too hot to pick up. Beating heart. The contraption above seems to be controlling his breathing. Looks like his stomach. Good God! What the hell is all this? I've never seen such equipment before. Who could have made such a machine? His internal organs have been removed and spread across the room. This insane contraption looks like it's keeping him alive. He must be in terrible pain. How could anyone have done this to him? Surely he couldn't have volunteered for this torture. What the hell am I dealing with? What the hell am I dealing with? Oh, shit! There's no power. The machine must have overloaded. He's dead. At least he's out of his misery. His intestines have stopped moving. His brain stopped moving. The crystal's still warm. At least he's out of his misery. Looks like some sort of generator for the machinery in this room. It's too hot to touch. I think it's being used as a power source for the machine. Odd. It looks like it's full of mercury. It looks like something's been removed from it. What the hell is that? I wonder what it's for. It's a similar shape to the slot upstairs. It's a similar shape to the slot upstairs. It's too hot to touch. I think it's being used as a power source for the machine. It's been more than 6 years since I entered that strange house in Boston. But to me, it was just 5 months ago. Amnesia, the doctors called it, probably brought on by acute mental stress. I remember investigating the far side of the library. There was screaming. According to the police report, they had searched the house for hours, only to find me later collapsed on the floor. When my eyes opened and I spoke, my colleagues recoiled in fear. There was something unnatural in my voice and blank gaze. They committed me to Arkham Asylum, where I was diagnosed with severe schizophrenia. As it became clear that I presented no danger to either myself or others, I was released from the asylum's care. I have learned little of my activities in the 6 years that followed. The accounts I've been able to piece together show much of my time was spent in travel and study. I maintain a fanatical infatuation with the occult, delving deep into volumes concerning witch cults and dark legends, often in languages unfamiliar to my own. When I reawakened 5 months ago, exactly 6 years after entering that house in Boston, no trace was left of what had been a secondary personality. I was myself again, or at least what I believed myself to be. Return to normal life has been a painful process. In recent days, my dreams have been plagued by cosmic landscapes, and and I've become fearful of my own reflection. I am beginning to remember things from that day, more than 6 years past, that I've told no one else. Jack Walters.
Hello, Mr. Walters. My name's Arthur Anderson. I need your help finding a missing person.
I don't take that kind of job.
Did you get my package?
Hold on. What exactly do you want from me, Mr. Anderson?
It's one of my store managers, you see. Brian's his name. Brian Burnham. Nice lad. He disappeared recently from the First National grocery store in Innsmouth.
Innsmouth? Never heard of it.
It's a small fishing town on the coast, not far from Arkham. I'd like to see you in person before you leave.
Hold on there a minute. I didn't agree to take this what the hell? I'll be here all day anyway. Driver, how far did you stop?
It's almost there. I'll drop you at the town square in Innsmouth.
Why lock the gates?
Keeps out wanderers looking for work. We don't want those folks like that interfering with our affairs.
Is the bus from Arkham always this empty?
Aye, and we prefers it that way. Not many come to Innsmouth.
But what about trade? Surely the port needs business.
Innsmouth has the means to look after her own. This is it, stranger. End of the line.
Could you direct me to the First National grocery store? I hear they have a shop in town.
I don't know nothing about that.
Oh, well, you see, I'm looking for a young lad called Brian Burnham. I'm a friend of the family. He worked in the store.
Don't know who you're talking about, fella.
The First National's a large chain. You sure you haven't seen it?
I'm sure. Stop bothering me with questions.
The First National's a large chain. You sure you haven't seen it?
I'm sure. Stop bothering me with questions.
The next stop is Newburyport. The next stop is Newburyport. I'm looking for Brian Burnham.
Sorry, stranger. I can't help you.
Outsiders coming, snooping around where they ain't wanted.
Do you know the Burnham lad? He worked in the First National.
Can't rightly say I know him.
This town's deserted. Where is everybody?
If you don't like it, just turn around and leave.
It's just a trash can. Nothing of interest. It won't open. It won't budge. Where is everybody? It's very quiet.
It's getting late, outsider. Folks that know what's good for them are safely bolted in their homes by now.
I'm looking for Brian Burnham.
Sorry, stranger. I can't help you.
I'm looking for Brian Burnham.
You're in the wrong place, asking the wrong questions, outsider.
This statue commemorates the men who fought in the Revolutionary War. It's seen better days. This statue commemorates the men who fought in the Revolutionary War.
This is the place
It won't open.
about. Move along! Stop! You can't come down here!
The police clearly don't want me snooping around. I need to be more careful. It won't budge. These posters are everywhere. It won't open. The sign says, Innsmouth Poorhouse, in memory of Lady Warrens. It's locked.
Fog's thick tonight. Damp enough to put out a fellow's smokes.
It's a variety store, and it's closed. Excuse me, Constable. Jack Walters.
The robes. Alien robes. What do you want?
Could you help out a stranger to this fine port?
Are you being funny?
No, not at all. I'm after directions to the First National. I hear they have a store in town.
Innsmouth don't take too kindly to them from out of town. Get lost, stranger.
What happened here, Constable?
Nothing.
Oh, swell. You can let me pass then?
No. You'll have to go another way.
Constable Ropes.
What you after now?
You ever meet Brian Burnham?
I couldn't rightly say as I remember.
The burglarizing of the First National is big news in the Arkham press. The Burnham lad must be one of your prime suspects. Any luck tracing his whereabouts?
No. That'd be a matter for the Order.
The Order? Isn't this a matter for the police?
Yup. That too.
Who is the Order?
Them's that look after affairs there at Innsmouth. And you'd mind your business not to be asking too many questions.
He's nothing more than a thug, and I don't feel like pushing my luck. He isn't gonna spill with anything useful. It's locked. It's locked. It must lead to the back of the variety store. It won't budge. It won't open. It won't budge. Do you know the Burnham lad? He worked in the First National.
Can't say as I noticed what you're saying, stranger.
It won't open. It won't open. It won't open. It won't budge. It won't open. It won't budge. It won't open. It won't budge. This town's deserted. Where is everybody?
I reckon you might have scared him off with that ugly face of yours.
It won't open. The haberdashery is closed. It won't budge. It won't open. Evening. The name's Jack Walters. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Miss will do for now. Welcome to Innsmouth, Mr. Walters.
Thanks, I think.
Take my advice. Do what you must and then leave. Tonight. This port does not cater well to visitors.
While I appreciate your concern, miss, I can handle lousy hospitality.
Very well, Mr. Walters.
Hello again.
Mr. Walters.
Look, miss, I only want a conversation. There's no harm in that, right?
There's plenty of harm. It's not wise to be seen gossiping with outsiders.
How about playing dumb for a few minutes?
No.
Can you at least tell me if you knew the Burnham lad? He worked in the First National.
Look here, Mr. Walters. I can't answer your questions, and your harassment is putting us both in danger. Please, leave me alone.
In danger? From whom?
The Order. Now go.
She isn't going to tell me anything useful right now. Some poor soul's hung herself. Why the hell hasn't she been taken down? It's no wonder the town's deserted. A storage cellar for one of the stores. It won't budge. I'm looking for Brian Burnham.
Please, stop bothering me, stranger.
The station appears to be closed. It won't budge. It won't open. A device that pumps highly compressed air. This car's seen better days. It won't budge. The store is closed. It won't open.
It won't open. In the Solins Gallants mass. Ah, my boys, these are the joys of the noble and the brave, who love a life in the tempest strife, in the home of the mountain wave. When the driving rain of the hurricane puts the lights of the lighthouse out, and the growling thunder sounds his gong, and the whirlwinds battle out. Ha ha! Do you think that's the valiant trick? No, we were bold and brave, and we loved the fight in the wild midnight.
It won't open.
The storm of the mountain wave.
A seedy-looking bar
the
called the
timbers
Garden.
creak and the
Unfortunately,
seabirds
it's shut.
shriek. Then, who's that there? Oh, can you spare a few pennies, young mister? I can give you something for your generosity.
Who are you?
Zadok, that be my name, though too few years it now. Zadok Allen.
Do you know a Brian Burnham?
Just a young'un. Worked over the store. He's gone. Killed, I reckon.
Killed? What makes you think that?
Them's from out of town running a store. Taking business from the Order of Dagon. They'd not accept that.
What else can you tell me about this port?
You just bring old Zadok a bottle of something nice, and old Zadok will fill your ears.
If you pardon my asking, have you lived here in this port all your life?
Last 37 years in old lady Warren's house. Before that, over by a fishing cannery. Cannery.
Old Lady Warren's? You live in the town poorhouse?
Go and fetch me a bottle of something to wet old Zadok's whistle, and I'll tell you all.
What can you tell me about Innsmouth?
Just fetch me a bottle of fine liquor, young fella, and I'll tell you all.
It won't budge. The old drunkard knows something. I don't think it would take much to get his tongue wagging. It's just an advertisement for the local Methodist church. It won't open. Nothing of interest. Nothing of interest. Nothing of interest here. A dusty assortment of old books. A small wooden clock. Can't see anything of use. It won't budge. It won't open. It won't budge.
Stop your snooping. In there's for hotel staff only. Stop your snooping. In there's for hotel staff only.
Evening.
Aye.
The name's Jack Walters. I'm just visiting.
You don't say, sir. Gilman. Charlie Gilman. I run this here hotel of an evening.
You got any rooms?
I'd not rightly know that for sure. All habits cleaning rooms at present. Them's from out of town can leave a horrid mess.
Talking to this fellow's getting me nowhere, and he's more than a touch creepy. If I need a room and I'm desperate, then I'll come back.
Stop your snooping. In there's for hotel staff only.
Hello again.
Yeah?
I'm after directions to the First National grocery store.
And I'm busy, so stop your pestering me with questions.
Hello, Gilman.
What do you want now?
Strange thing about that Burnham lad.
Burnham? Kent Riley says I know what you're talking about.
That's odd. He was all over the Arkham Press. Must have been a bit of a local scandal.
Them's matters for the police, stranger. Innsmouth's not a town for rumoring and talking.
How's business?
Can't you see I'm busy? Stop bothering me with your talking.
Sorry.
Aye, I'm plenty sure you are.
He's not going to be any help, and only a crazy fool would spend the night. An old grandfather clock. It won't open. It's locked. Nope, nothing important here. Nope, nothing of interest. The radiator's cold. A dusty assortment of old books. It won't budge. It won't open.
I told you already. Stop your snooping around.
Damn. I need to be more careful. It won't budge. The window's smashed. I can see what looks like an old darkroom. It's a room used for developing photographs. The window's smashed. I can see what looks like an old darkroom. It won't open. The delivery truck for the Innsmouth Courier. Nope, nothing of interest. Nothing of interest here. The door's bolted shut. It's not important. The door's bolted shut. It's unlocked. These shelves look light enough to push. Perhaps I could use them to block the door, to give me more time to look around. It's not important. Nothing of interest. Assorted paperwork, but nothing of any real interest. Assorted paperwork, but nothing of any real interest. The till's empty. No real surprise. Nothing of interest here. Nope, nothing important here. Can't see anything of use. The store may be low on stock, but it's immaculately kept. It won't open. It won't budge. store may be low on stock, but it's immaculately kept. It won't budge. It looks like I need some sort of lifting handle to get it open. The glass has been broken, and there's scratch marks on the wood. Strange. Why would Brian force entry when he had a set of keys? Why would someone break in through the front? The store appears to have been doing quite well under Brian. A Store of the Year poster. It seems Brian had a lot of pride in the store. The drawer is empty. Stock reminders and general notices. Nothing of interest. There's a bottle of bootleg rum and a wooden handle. An empty safe. Nope, nothing important here. A typewriter. Invoices and receipts. Nothing of interest. A typewriter. Invoices and receipts. Nothing of interest. It probably leads down to a storage cellar. It looks like I need some...
Whoever's down there, you can rock.
Nope, nothing of interest. Can't see anything of use. Assorted foodstuffs. Nothing useful. It looks like a diary. It's gotta have some clues. The cellar's filled with human remains. These people must have died a long time ago. There must have been a fire down here. The cellar's filled with human remains. The window is smashed, and I can see the back alley. Various chemicals and apparatus for developing photographs. Old photos of Innsmouth. Most of them have faded beyond recognition. Old photos of Innsmouth. Most of them have faded beyond recognition. It's not important. Nothing of interest. Newspapers lay scattered in molding heaps. The old printing press appears to have been sabotaged. General notices. They're all dated 1846. Nothing of interest. Nope, nothing of interest. It won't open. General notices. They're all dated 1846. Holy shit! From the stench in here, this noose broad must have kicked it a few months back. The poor woman must have taken her own life. I wonder what could have driven her to such a desperate act. From the stench in here, this noose broad must have kicked it a few months back. Nothing of interest here. Can't see anything of use. Nope, nothing important here. Nope, nothing of interest.
Hello, Jack.
Do I know you?
Lucas Mackey. Sorry to startle you. Innsmouth doesn't get a lot of visitors. New names spread fast. What are you doing in town, Jack? Hear about the missing Burnham boy?
Not bad. I'm a private detective. My client's a friend of the Burnhams.
Seen the latest press from Arkham? Your boy's been quite busy.
What about you, Mackie? You're obviously not a local. What's your business in town?
True enough, Jack. Nothing too exciting, I'm sorry to say. I'm a government factory inspector. They posted me in this rotten hole to check over the old Marsh refinery. Speaking of which, I've got an appointment with the manager, Jacob Marsh.
Okay, maybe I'll catch you later. That's the first friendly face I've seen in this damn town. But I've been in this business long enough to know he's hiding something. It won't budge. Assorted paperwork, but nothing of any real interest. Nope, nothing important here. It won't open. This makes no sense. It won't budge.
You better keep your trap shut.
I won't tell him anything.
It won't open.
Something's coming. Ain't seen fog like this since.
It won't open. I'm looking for a young lad called Brian Burnham. He worked in the First National. I'm a friend of the family.
I ain't heard of Burnham lad.
Right. It won't open. Do you know the Burnham lad? He worked...
You're in the wrong place asking the wrong questions, outsider.
That way's blocked by a police line. I wonder why they cordoned it off. It won't budge. It won't open. I'm looking for Brian.
Can't say I noticed what you're saying, stranger.
Won't budge. The window looks into some old passageway. The window looks into some old passageway. It won't open. She isn't going to tell me anything useful, right? It won't budge. Where is everybody? It's very quiet.
Just leave me be, stranger.
I'm looking for Brian Burnham.
Stop pestering me, stranger.
Where can I find this Thomas Waite?
Dock Street. Back in old lady Horn's house. In my home. Psst, mister. You just bring old Zadok a bottle of something nice and old Zadok will fill your ears.
Where can I find this Thomas Waite?
Dock Street. Back in old lady Horn's house. In my home. Psst, mister. You just bring old Zadok a bottle of something nice and old Zadok will fill your ears. Why, you're uncommonly kind, young feller. Here'll be a little something in gratitude that may help you in your search. Now you be calling me crazy. Like them that's there rumoring in Ankrum and Ipswich. But old Zadok's seen all manner of wicked things since before you was born. Old Captain Morgan, where it all began, telling desperate folks they'd order get better gods, them's that'd answer their prayers.
Didn't the Christian folk of Innsmouth object to such blasphemy?
Aye, they did. It were around 46 that many folks in town were done with Obed and his ways. And all that wild preaching and too many missing, you see. A party of good folk followed Captain Obed's crowd out to the reef. Shots were fired. Next day, Obed and 30 of his followers were in jail. And for weeks all were quiet, till that artful night at 46. Them's out outside reckoned out it being a riot. But I'd seen them, swarms of them.
Look, old man, I don't have time to listen to these fishing tales.
Was a massacre. The jail thrown open. Mounds of the dead and the dying. Shooting and screaming and shouting all across the town square. Come morning, the mess was cleaned up. Old Obed and his family takes charge, they did. Folks were told to keep shy as strangers if we were knowing what was good for us.
Zadok, who did all this? Who did all?
Said the old captain was now deeper in debt to his heathen gods. They were hankering for more than just sacrificing. Obed told folks they had to take the oaths of Dagon.
What the hell are these oaths?
You just asked old Wace about oaths of Dagon. Aye, he take the third oath. Just head over to his hole in the Dock Street. Then you'll see, for definite.
He's given me a key to the town poorhouse. It could come in handy. Where did Captain Obed Marsh learn of these heathen matters?
In Warren Fern parts, the old fool had learned to ways of making gains, doing heathen things. He found a tribe of Kanakis in the South Seas led by a savage. Chief went by the name of Wallachia. And his tribe never went without food, for they had all the fish they could catch. Old Obed learned from his Wallachia that these things on this earth as most folks never heard about. Seems these Kanakis was worshipped in undersea gods, with heaps of human sacrifices and other heathen things. But they was getting all kinds of favors in return. Plenty of fishing and even gold now and then.
Human sacrifices? Maybe you've had just a bit too much.
I don't blame you for not believing it, young fella. But just answer me this. Why did Captain Obed roll out to the reef of Satan and chant a lot of rites and incantations in the dead of night, so loud you could hear them all over apart? He caught something in the water that eve, out the other side of Devil's Reef. Some kind of thingamajig crafted out of lead. It was given to him by Wallachia.
So, what happened?
Well, not long after the smoke started coming out of the chimneys at the old gold refinery, the Marsh family and those that had joined with Obed in his ways started prospering in the esoteric order of Dagon came into being with his Eath and that shit they do.
What kinds of ceremonies?
Get out of here, lad. Don't wait for nothing. They'll know now.
I think he's had his fill for the night. Zadok! Zadok!
Curse you, lad, for staring at me with them eyes. The old captain in hell, and he's staying there. He can get me. He can't. No, he can't get me. I had nothing done. I ain't done nothing or told nobody nothing.
Are you okay, old-timer?
What? Yeah, leave me be.
It's no use. He's totally smoked, and it'll take him all night to sleep that off.
Mr. Walters, I must speak with you.
It's Jack. And just hold on there a minute, sweetheart. Are you gonna even tell me your name?
My name's Rebecca Lawrence, and unless you want to join Innsmouth's long list of missing, I'd urge you to follow me.
Missing, huh? Like Burnham?
Of that, I'm not sure. You'd be better off asking the Billingham's daughter, Ruth. She was dating Brian.
What? Who's Ruth?
Quickly, we don't have much time. You've got to follow me. Jack, Innsmouth is a strange place. There are things that have no business being here. Foul, reeking things.
Strange? Trust me, I'm good with strange.
That remains to be seen, but I can help you. My father discovered this strange sign while studying an old manuscript. It seems to ward off the more unusual elements in Innsmouth. Whenever you find one, you can use it to find a moment of sanctuary. Now, I must leave before we're seen together.
I've seen that eye-like symbol somewhere before, but never surrounded by a star. I don't suppose he'll be awake anytime soon. you know the Burnham lad? He worked...
I never heard of no Burnham.
I'm looking for Brian Burnham.
Stop your pestering with questions.
The haberdashery is closed. It's unlocked.
If I see you without treasure, I'll report you to order.
Oh, don't say nothing!
I'm looking for Brian Burnham.
I never heard of no Burnham.
It won't open. Nothing of interest. It won't budge. I have a strange feeling I'm being watched. It won't open. Where is everybody? It's very quiet.
Just leave me be, stranger.
I'm looking for Brian Burnham.
Just leave me be, stranger.
This town's deserted. Where is everybody?
Just leave me be, stranger.
It won't budge. It won't open. It won't budge. It won't open. This town's deserted. Where is everybody?
If you don't like it, just turn around and leave.
It's the entrance to the town poorhouse. It's just a trash can. Nothing of it won't budge. It won't open. Do you need any help? Disease is rampant in this town. Do you need any help? The sign says, Innsmouth Poorhouse, in memory of Lady Warnes. The sign says, Innsmouth Poorhouse, in memory of Lady Warnes. open. Nothing of interest here.
Since old Lady Warren's passed away, the food is rotten, but we'll die soon enough.
What are you looking at there, old-timer?
Nothing. I'm just looking. What you doing in old Warren's house, young feller? This hole is for the broke and the dying.
I'm trying to find Dock Street.
It's out back of the house. Everything in Innsmouth is rotten and dying. Windows boarded up, and all sorts of curious barking and crawling around black cellars and attics. How'd you like to be living in a town like this, feller?
I've been to more welcoming places. I don't think he's been outdoors for years. He isn't gonna know anything. Can't see anything of use. That Zadok Allen tells some wild tales.
Aye, Zadok's a troublemaker, I tell you. If he weren't such a drunken old fool, he ought to have sorted him out before now.
Innsmouth must have an intriguing past.
Innsmouth's a historic town, stranger. Plenty of history here.
Do you know anything about the robberies of the 2 stores in town?
No, can't help you there, fella. I can only tell you what I seen from this here window, and that ain't much of nothing.
Do you know anything about the robberies of the 2 stores in town?
No, can't help you there, fella. I can only tell you what I seen from this here window, and that ain't much of nothing.
This almshouse is home to the old and the destitute. These beds reek of sweat and urine. This almshouse is home to the old and the destitute. These beds reek of sweat and urine. This almshouse is home to the old and the destitute. Her sleep is restless and erratic. I'm not gonna wake her. Her sleep is restless and erratic. The old woman's dead. She must have kicked it a week back, or more. There's no sign of a struggle, or any external injuries. The old woman's dead. It won't budge. Nope, nothing important here. won't budge. I'm looking for Brian Burnham.
Can't likely says that I know him.
I'm looking for Brian Burnham.
Stop your bothering with questions.
It won't budge. It won't budge. Hello there, little lady.
Hi, sir.
Are your parents at home?
Daddy's at work and Mommy's upstairs in the attic. She's been bad.
I see. So, what's your name, little lady?
Ramona?
Well, Ramona, could you get your mommy for me?
Nope. Mommy bites. Daddy says we've got to keep her up there for her own good.
Excuse me?
When I go near the door, she growls. I don't love Mommy like I love my daddy.
You don't say. Ramona, I really need to speak to your daddy. Do you know when he'll be home?
Soon, I think. You can wait inside if you like. Daddy won't mind. I'm drawing pictures with my crayons.
That would be great. Thanks. I should check the place over while I've got the chance. Jesus, those people are apart. That's why they were cordoning off this tunnel. Jesus, those people. People have been ripped apart. That's why they were cordoning off this tunnel. Jesus, those people have been ripped apart. Nothing of interest. Nope, nothing of interest. It won't budge. It won't budge. A house plant. It won't budge. What are you drawing, Ramona?
Pictures of Mommy and Daddy.
What are you drawing, Ramona?
Pictures of Mommy and Daddy.
It's a recent family photo. The corner's been torn off. I can only see Thomas and Ramona Waits in the picture. An old chest of drawers. Nothing of interest. An old chest of drawers. Nothing of interest. It won't budge. An old chest of drawers. It won't budge. It won't open. There's blood and scrape marks on the walls. The scrape marks look familiar. An old wardrobe. Looks like a diary. There's blood and scrape marks on the walls. It's not important. Oh, God. No.
They've taken the last thing I loved away from me.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize what was up there. What the hell was that thing?
There's no time to explain. They'll be here soon. Listen to me closely. You've been the talk of the town all day, asking after the Burnham lad. I heard he never made it to Boston, that he was caught by the order of Dagon.
Did he pocket anything from the store's safe?
Thankfully, no. It's sturdy. He'd never have wrenched it open with a crowbar. There's something in there that needs protecting from the order. You've got to get it out of Innsmouth. Take the key to the back of my store. The safe combination's in my diary, upstairs. Hurry, Jack!
What the hell's in the safe, anyway?
You've gone too far this time, Wait. We're taking you in for murder. You'll swing for this.
Wait, he didn't do anything wrong.
He killed his own daughter. His own flesh and blood. There's plenty wrong with that. I'm reckoning you do well to mind your own business, stranger. In Innsmouth, we handle things by the old ways.
It's Ramona's coloring book. It won't budge. It won't budge. An old chest of drawers. Nope, nothing of interest. Did you hear about Thomas Waits?
Living his own blood, filthy old fool.
This town's deserted. Where is everybody?
It's getting late outside. Folks says no one's good for them are safely rolled in their homes by now.
It won't budge. It won't budge.
Jack. Oh, thank God I found you. Waite's been arrested for the murder of his daughter.
I know. It's my fault, Rebecca.
What are you talking about, Jack? What's your fault?
There was something in the attic. Some kind of animal, and I let it loose. It's all my fault. The police dragged Waits off. He can't take the fall for this. He's done nothing wrong. We've got to do something.
Guilty or not, the order will see him lynched for it. There's nothing you can do. Oh, you must have taken quite a bang in there, Jack. Your head's bleeding.
Yeah, I think I was out of it for a little while.
I see you've got some bandages. Use them on your head. It'll help you heal. You're not losing too much blood. You won't need a suture.
Thanks, Rebecca. Before they could drag him off, Tom Waits gave me the key to the variety store.
If you're going to snoop around in there, be careful. is just off the main square. There's a back way down a flight of stairs.
He told me to protect whatever's in the safe, to get it out of town. Rebecca, I saw the oddest tramp just by the poorhouse. He wore old shawls over his head, but jeez, the skin on his arms and hands were, I don't know, tainted in some way.
The poor wretch. It's the Innsmouth curse, and probably the latter stages of it.
This curse, plague, or whatever you call it, is it some form of leprosy?
I fear not. Lepers at least have the salvation of death upon them.
Before they could drag him off, Tom Waits gave me the key to the variety store.
If you're going to snoop around in there, be careful. It's just off the main square. There's a back way down a flight of stairs.
He told me to protect whatever's in the safe, to get it out of town. Before they could drag him off, Tom Waits gave me the key to the variety store.
If you're going to snoop around in there, be careful. It's just off the main square. There's a back way down a flight of stairs.
He told me to protect whatever's in the safe, to get it out of town. Constable, what's with the blockade?
You'd better be minding your own affairs.
What have you done with Tom Waite?
Them police affairs has nothing to warrant your concern.
Chit-chatting to him's gonna get me no place fast. There's no point talking to him. He's not gonna help. It won't open. It won't budge. These are the offices of a local newspaper, the Innsmouth Courier. It won't budge. Did you hear about Thomas Waits?
Yep. Waits will swing for that.
Did you hear about Thomas Waits?
Nothing I want to talk to you about, stranger.
It won't open. It's a variety store, and it's closed. It's a variety store, and it's closed. It's unlocked. Nothing of interest. Nothing of interest here. Can't see anything of use. It's a birdcage. Nope, nothing important here. It won't budge. The variety store seems reasonably well stocked. You don't look like your standard crook, sweetheart.
Jesus, you crazy sap! Who the hell are you?
Jack Walters, private detective. And considering your recent break-in and entering, how about I ask the questions?
Have you any idea who I am?
No, and I really don't care.
My family has influential contacts in the Order, so I'd advise you to mind your manners, sir.
I'm from out of town. The Order doesn't hold much sway with me.
Really? Out of town, you say? How interesting. I'm Ruth. Ruth Billingham.
Huh. You're Brian's broad. That figures.
Brian? I don't believe I know a Brian.
Yeah, right. I've been fed that line 1,000 times, and from much better liars than you. Look, Ruth, the rumor around town is that your lover boy's in the hands of the Order.
What? No, that's not true. They'll have him killed. It was all my idea. I just wanted a clean break from here.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know. You're the detective. You think of something. I'll be waiting out at the old fishing cannery the next 2 nights, just past the abandoned railway station to Rowley. When you find him, give him this. He'll know it's from me.
Thomas Waits clearly took pride in his work. Nope, nothing of interest. That's not right. must have made a mistake. I must have got something wrong. I must have got something wrong. I must have made a mistake. That's not right. I must have got something wrong. I must have made a mistake. I must have made a mistake. Yes, that's it. The safe holds a heavily bound manuscript. The front is embossed with the words, Book of Dagon.